All right, good Friday afternoon, guys. I hope that phone doesn't die on me. Um, I don't really have a name for what I'm going to talk about today because I might jump around a couple things. I'll come up with a name for it after I get done. You know, we all have negative people in our life. Um, on social media, it's just full of negative people. They don't see you. I mean, they don't know you. You don't know them. They can come on, call you a liar, say you don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. I started this channel back in November or last week of October 2024. And I've only kicked off about 4 people. And I don't kick people off after the first comment. I'll usually make a comment back, but then when they come back with stupid comments, like you don't know what you're doing, blah, 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 all of that, I just delete them. And, you know, and I've had 4 or 5 different Facebook groups. Some for training, some for my travel. And, no, same thing there. It's the same thing. It's just, you just got people that hate themselves, and people who hate themselves hate everybody else. They hate that you're doing something. Here's a crazy thing. Anybody that's ever cut me down, I click on their name. They don't have any pictures. They don't have a YouTube channel. They're nowhere to be found. They just got a name up there with a blank space. You can't see them, except for one guy. And he kept on and on about his way of training was better than anything else, and everybody needed to be doing that. And he sent me videos. I clicked on his videos. This guy was I don't know if he was a retired Marine or he used to be a Marine and he's living in the past. I go to his videos, and all he's doing are what we call bends and thrusts, or burpees. He's doing bends and thrusts. He's like 65 years old, about 2 or 3 minutes of bends and thrusts a couple times, and did some push-ups. Now, bends and thrusts are great for a young man joining the military, but some 65-year-old, 55, 70, I don't care how old you are, a person that's never done much of anything, and you're going to do bends and thrusts or burpees, and you're totally out of shape, and this guy thinks that's the only thing you should be doing, that's all you have to do. I kind of wonder if he's hurt his back yet because you're looking for a problem with that. And not saying anything about that, but he just on, and he started making comments about people coming. He just started a channel. He had 1 follower, 1. And he had had a channel a couple weeks, and he started trying to get people to come over to his channel, which I kind of knew. That's what all of it leads to. People start a channel, and they try to get people to come from your channel over to theirs. But anyway, you know, we have to get these people out of our life. I had to get a guy out of my life that was in the military with me after I retired, and he was just really pulling me down. He was aggravating the crap out of me, like I was still in the military. And I'm like, man, I'm retired. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do nothing you're saying. I could care less. He was an officer and I was a sergeant major, and he's trying to tell me what I got to do. I need to do this, I need to do that for the soldiers. I'm like, I'm not in the military anymore. Well, it's still your job. You still should be doing it. You should. I'm like, bro, shut up. Finally, I just stopped answering him, deleted everything. Had a guy the other day, and his comment's still up. This is kind of funny. You know, I do these videos sitting in the car, and I'm not going to keep doing them. Not a bunch of them. I'd already thought about, I've got a brand new camera. It should be home there today, a GoPro camera. I've got some different things I can use it for. I've got a new stand coming for the cell phone. Yeah, I know, I wish I would have got the GoPro before I went to the 13 national parks last year and did all my hiking and stuff. Man, it would have been great to have that just around my chest when I was hiking, or on my forehead, or wherever you can put it. And I'm going to be using it in Vietnam, so I'm going to be doing some other video. He said, you don't look fit. Well, I'm sitting in the car talking, and I thought to myself, yeah, he's probably right. I probably don't look fit sitting in here when the camera's just so much on my face and my arms, and that's about it. So I told him, yeah, sitting in the car can be deceiving. I sent him a video of me where I was standing up, you know, making a video. I didn't hear back from him, and probably never will. People just like to go find things and make comments. I don't look fit. Okay, that's fine, whatever. You know, to you, I may not be fit. But of course, I clicked on his name and stuff. It didn't go anywhere. There was nothing. But you know, one thing that you're going to deal with is negative people. You may have negative people in your family. Hey, when I lost the weight and I started really working hard and got the six pack and really training a lot, I had someone that I went to school with. What do you think you're doing? I was stunned. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you think you're doing? You're not better than the rest of us. I'm like, what? I'm trying to stay fit. Well, you're not going to live forever. I'm like, I know that, but I want to be nice and healthy and able to travel and do things. Well, all I want to do is sit home. And I said, that's on you. That's going to be kind of boring. You're probably going to live another 30 years at least, and all you want to do is sit home, but you know, that's it. But I'm thinking about also doing some lives, a couple lives, and I'll have a subject to talk about, so I'm just not sitting there with nobody there, but going live and hopefully people come and ask questions. I've did that a couple times back when I had my Facebook group, and people put out some good questions, and if I don't have the answer, I'll find an answer for you. But I like those, like doing the lives, because I want to interact, and you see, I interact with every message sent to me. I'm probably one of the few people, you know, I see people on YouTube that have never commented on a video before, and they're putting the videos up. I try to comment. I know I've missed a few, but I'm constantly searching for videos. When you comment, I write you back, even if it's just to say thank you for the comment. But get these negative people out of your life, because, and I know it's hard, because I've had this before, when your spouse is a negative person and they're mad because you're trying to lose weight and get fit, and they're mad about that, instead of joining together and doing it together, I guess. I don't know. I didn't have that problem. I've been divorced a long time, so I do everything on my own. Like I talked to a girl at the gym today. She was she's been working out with 2 other women, and she said, I just got to get away from them. She said, I'm scared people in here are going to think we're not friends. We are friends. She said, but we're in here 3 hours. I said, I know. I don't know what y'all are doing. Y'all are doing it. Well, there's 3 of us and we go slow. And I said, I think y'all are doing way too many sets. And she said, oh, I know we are. But one of the girls, you know, kind of sets their schedule. And I can understand, because this same guy that I had to get rid of that was a friend in the military, and I had to do the same thing. He wanted to work out together, and so I went, and he said, we're doing this, this, and this. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing those 2 things. I can't do that with my shoulder. My shoulder's bothered. Oh, you're going to do what I'm telling you to do. You're working out. Quit being a pansy. He's the kind of idiot. He's had 3 shoulder surgeries. 3. That's the kind of idiot that will hurt you, folks. That'll call, you know, start calling you names because you can't do something, or you know that you got a bad shoulder. My shoulder, about twice a year for a month, I have a problem, and it's going on right now. So I've cut way back on some of the things that I do. But I just wanted to talk about that. I'll get off. Quick minute about the negativity of people. I don't let it bother me. I just delete them if they keep on with it. I deleted him out of my life. And unfortunate, because we were good friends, even though he was an officer and I was enlisted. We were good friends. Leave a comment below if you think it's a good idea for me to do lives that you might become. I would let people know about it a day or 2 ahead, and bring your questions. Ask me some questions. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Which, this is another thing. People sometimes, they'll talk about something and they go on and on about it, and that's okay in the comments. You know, it's a 3-pronged approach. It's nutrition, it's building strength, it's movement. And of course, rest is, and recovery is a big thing. You can make it like a rectangle. But those 3 are the big 3. And people act like I don't know that nutrition is the big dog. I do know that. That's why I lost the weight. That's why I got in great shape. I was addicted to sugar. That's why I gained all that weight. I took class in precision nutrition. It's probably the best nutrition class out there. Matter of fact, I went to level 1 and level 2. And it cost me a lot of money. But I learned a lot about nutrition. The science. We even had people who had been to college and got a degree in nutritionist, becoming a nutritionist, but guess what? They learned the science of nutrition and stuff, but they didn't learn how to use it everyday life, how to use it talking to clients. So in the precision nutrition class, they teach you the science of nutrition. They teach you how to deal with athletes, obese people, children, how to deal with everybody. And so there were people with college degrees in nutrition, and there were doctors that have come and taken the new precision nutrition class. So I think I got a pretty good education in nutrition and how it affected my body and what worked for me and what didn't work for me. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. You guys have a great day. Leave your comments below and I'll talk to you later.